Extremely urgent matter, madam. It's fairly at the bottom. Your lordship, take it up on Monday. Day or Tuesday, convenient, your lordship.
Which is your other side?
I given notice, Ranjan Shah.
Okay, update করে দিন হ্যাঁ।
Madam, this is a
Yes.
madam, this is a
For
hearing.
inclusion upon notice.
Okay.
Madam, this is a hearing matter. The honorable division bench has made a request to hear this matter expeditiously, my lord.
Who is your other side?
But I've given notice. I've again give notice.
No, you give notice that you will mention.
I have
before
given
this
notice
court.
to my other side already in last week. I will again give notice, madam.
Okay.
My lord.
I have given notice
I will
to
not
other side, my lord, for inclusion. For inclusion hearing upon.
Yes, call the list.
Lord, what happened here? Lord, Howrah Corporation and the state, Howrah Corporation and the state, they are opposing me. Mainly the state is opposing us. But I just give you also what happened, Lord. Nothing is there to be, Lord, adjudicated. Everything is, Lord, settled between the parties. But I tell you, Lord, says, Lord, the milk commissioner under the state of West Bengal, he was a tenant under me in a property in Howrah. Lord, the property has been declared to be dilapidated and, Lord, dangerous for the human habitation. Now, my lord, we wrote a letter to the corporation allowing us to demolish the property so that no casualty happens. Lord, the milk commissioner was not vacating. We came to your lordship's court. Justice Amrita Sinha at the initial stage passed an order, called the parties, and the milk commissioner says that if we give them the equal area and put them into possession of the newly constructed building, they will vacate. There is no problem. Justice Sinha accordingly asked us to file a undertaking. We filed that. Then milk commissioner was directed to inform how much area he is occupying. He has informed that. Now, my lord, he says that he is occupied. There are two tenancies. One is for the ward office and one is for the milk distribution booth. One is 103 square feet, another one is 340 square feet. He says in his instruction that it is carpet area. We are saying it is the covered area. That means covering the wall. We are ready to give them. So this is the where we have prepared affidavit. My lord may dispose of, Lord, recording that they will vacate and we will construct the building because we are ready to give them whatever they want.
Who is your other side?
Lord, Mr. Darikanath Mukherjee and Mr. Sandipan Banerjee. Asche, ke asche? Darikanath. Mr. Banerjee is coming. Mr. Banerjee is
So
coming.
where is your affidavit?
Yes. Lord, first kindly take the, no? First kindly take the instruction. My lord is having this paper in your lordship's brief. Lord, first kindly take the order sheet. Lord, orders will make it clear, Lord, till they come. Let me show your lordship the order. Lord, kindly take the order sheet first. Lord, kindly take to 13th June order. 13th June 2023 order. Kindly come to 13th June order. Lord, a copy banate hai Judge Sahib eর জন্য. My lord has got 13th June order.
13 June order.
13th June 23.
First April order.
13th June. My lord has got that 13th June. The order sheet is it will be in the order sheet.
June of
23. It will be in the order sheet, Lord, in the front.
yes.
Yes, I'm just placing the order. This matter relates to premises number such and such. The HMC issued notice under section 180 of the HMC Act directing petitioners to secure and repair the damaged portions, but not materially altering the entire building. The notice mentions that on failure to comply with the requisition, commissioner shall take steps under 183 and 184. The petitioner submits the milk commissioner is a tenant in a portion of the said property. The tenant does not use the property and has kept the under lock and key for a considerable period of time. As the milk commissioner is not vacating the property in question, accordingly, the petitioner cannot take steps in terms of the notice issued by HMC to repair and secure the building in question. Learned advocate representing milk commissioner admits.
Tenant in the subject.
Just a second, Lord, I'm just admits, milk commissioner admits that he is a tenant to the subject property. It has further been admitted property is not in use for quite some time. The Milk Commissioner is directed to file a report by way of affidavit disclosing the stand in respect of the notice issued by HMC requiring the petitioner to secure the and repair the damaged portion of the subject property. The report shall clearly mention as to whether the portion held by Milk Commissioner as tenant is being utilized by them, the rent paid by the Milk Commissioner, and whether the Milk Commissioner still requires the property. Report will also mention as to whether the Milk Commissioner intends to hand over possession of the same to the petitioner for the purpose of securing and repairing the damaged portion. Affidavit shall be prepared and served in advance. Lord, after this, I'll take you lords to the affidavit. Just see one more order. Lord, 4th August order and 1st April order. 4th August,
অর্ডার গুলো কোথায়?
7 order.
এগুলো মানে একবার তো দিতে হবে আমাকে একটা সত্যি।
4th August,
4th August, year
23.
23.
Yes. 4th August, the report was filed by the Milk Commissioner.
Report filed on behalf of respondent
Yes.
number 6, 7,
Yes, yes,
8.
yes, yes.
Sales officer.
Then
Yes.
can I take the next order, 1st April? 1st April order, next order, 1st April 2023.
1st April order. Yes.
From the report filed on behalf of the respondent number 6, 7, and 8, affirmed by the sales officer, administration, and personnel, it appears that said respondents are agreeable to vacate the tenanted portion of the subject premises, subject to undertaking by the petitioner that after completion of the repairing of the premises, possession of the tenanted portion or accommodation should be given to the authorities, and the petitioner shall not create any third party right in respect to the tenanted portion or accommodation. The respondent number 6, 7, and 8 intends to continue with the business for this purpose. Report mentions that the condition of the building is extremely dilapidated. Kindly mark this. And uninhabitable. The roof of the milk depot and the zonal office has broken down. The petitioners are directed to file an undertaking clearly mentioning the area which the aforesaid respondents are occupying at present and that time period within which the petitioners intend to repair, hand over peaceful possession. Undertaking shall also be given for not inducting any third party right. To avoid any further future complication with regard to the area of the tenanted portion enjoyed by the respondents 6, 7, and 8, joint inspection shall be conducted by the petitioner in presence of the representative of the aforesaid respondent on 5th April. So, my lord, 2 reports. Kindly now take their report first. Their report, my lord, affirmed on 17th July. Lord, this is the report of the respondent number 6, 7, 8. Take a thought. My lords, kindly got that?
17 July. Yes.
17th July. Kindly see what they are saying. Lord, kindly come to internal page 2.
Yes.
The director hired 2 separate rooms for the premises number 27 Khetro Mitro Road, monthly rental on the basis of housing so-and-so. On 20th February 76, Madhusudan Mojumdar was the owner. Madhusudan Mojumdar passed away on so-and-so, leaving behind his wife, Kollani, son Subroto, and married daughter Suchitra. Subroto and Suchitra as petitioner. Affidavit dated 24th July in the Court of Learned Executive Magistrate Howrah. They are the legal heirs, successors of late Madhusudan. They also executed general power of my lord. Kindly skip over, kindly come to 7. Directly come to 7. Present condition of the premises is too dilapidated and uninhabitable. The roof of the depot of the zonal office has been broken down. The said zonal office was used by field staff under sales section, which is non-functional nowadays. Moreover, the premises has been declared as Bipodjonok Bari, dangerous house by the Howrah Corporation. Then para 6. I state that in compliance with the notice issued by Howrah Corporation, if the petitioner intend to secure and repair the damaged portion of the subject structure, the deponent and the authorities concerned may vacate the tenanted portion of the premises, subject to undertaking by the petitioner that after such completion of repairing of the premises, the possession of the tenanted portion or accommodation of the authorities should be given further by petitioner to the authorities, and the petitioner shall not create any third party right in respect to after the same the authorities shall do their business public. Further, I say that it is also required to utilize the said accommodation and require the said property in question of public interest. Then kindly turn the page. That I respectfully submit that having regard to the facts and circumstances of the incident case in the pleading of the petitioner, material on record vis-a-vis the law applicable thereto, this honorable court may graciously be pleased to pass appropriate order and orders in a time-bound manner. So they agreed to vacate. They only say that we cannot create third-party right and we have to give them the equal space. Not then the court directed us to file an undertaking. Kali take up our undertaking. Later key.
It is exception on in form of exception.
Past is exception. Kali take the exception. এটা দেখবো পরে। Can you take the exception? We took an exception. Can you take paragraph 6 of the exception? With reference to the allegations, it is stated that the respondent 6 authorities 6, 7 and কি বললো তারিখ আসছে? Authorities willing to vacate the said premises subject to an undertaking
Such and such, it is.
undertaking by the petitioner and we have quoted, it is stated that the said contents of respondent is duly accepted. But kindly take 6 lines from the bottom. It is stated that. My lord has got that. 6 lines from the bottom.
Yes.
It is stated that the said contention of the respondent authority is duly
It's
accepted
duly accepted.
and
Okay,
willing
to.
undertaken by the petitioner herein only on the condition that the tenancy will be subject to calculation on payment of fair rent along with payment of area dues. It is further stated that the said tenancy will be made over after completion of the repair work as per the revised sanction plan issued by the Howrah Corporation. It is pertinent to mention here that the petitioner has never tried to create any third-party interest in respect to the said tenancy of the respondent authority. In fact, it was the petitioner who sent several letters to carry out so and so. After this, the court directed us to file an undertaking. Kindly now take the undertaking.
Undertaking. Where is that undertaking?
It is.
Undertaking,
Undertaking
yes.
was filed by us, not.
Yes, undertaking.
Kindly take page 2.
Yes.
Page 2, para 8 is stated that there are 2 separate tenancies in the name of Milk Commissioner, Directorate of Dairy Development, State of West Bengal, Central Dairy, in respect of property of so and so. The carpet area of the said 2 tenancies at measures about 103 square feet and 180 square feet by Milk Depot, the zonal office respectively. It is pertinent to mention herein that the total area of the land of zonal office is about 340 square feet, out of which the operating portion is 180 square feet. For better understanding and to avoid any confusion, the site plan of both the tenancies is annexed. It is stated that receiving the new sanction plan, your petitioner will demolish the reconstruct the said premises, hand over tenanted portion of the state for their use within 3-4 years. It is imperative to mention here in that said tenancy will be as per the new sanction plan. Thus, there might be slight modification in respect to the tenanted carpet area as per new sanction plan. It is stated that the said tenancy will be subject to calculation of the fair rent. It is also shall not create any third party interest. So what we have said is that there are 2 tenancies. One is 103 square feet, one is 340 square feet. Amongst the 340 square feet, 180 is the usable area. Not looking into that, Justice Sinha asked them to file an instruction on this undertaking. They filed this instruction, whether it is available with your lordship or not, I don't know. My lord may have a look at from my go. Copy karo ministry. Swabhavik. So what they are saying is the area is 340 carpet area. Phone kar na. Abar phone kar.
Yes. But the petitioner may provide a separate portion in the current situated position to the tenant for running milk depot.
That was the milk depot is closed for quite long time. In their affidavit, they did not say that. In the instruction, they are now saying 2 things. One is the area is carpet area, 340 is carpet area, and second, we have to provide them an alternate accommodation. Not with regard to that alternate accommodation, the building, whenever it is constructed, we will give them the entire area. There's no issues. But since the milk depot is not in operation for more than 30 years, no question of provide them any alternate area. And with regard to the area that they want, they are saying carpet. But at that point of time, there was no concept of carpet area. It is the area that they are occupying. But we have, without taking any risk on me, I have also asked my client to prepare an affidavit recording their consent that covered area of 340 and 103, we will provide them.
Covered area 340 and carpet area 1.
Covered area 340 and 103 covered area. But instead of kindly appreciates what they are saying, 2 tenancies, 1 and 2. This is 103, this is 340. They are saying both are carpet area. But at that point of time, anybody
There was
had
no conception of carpet area.
carpet area. So what we are saying is, Covered area means covering the wall. So covering the wall, we will give them 103 and 340, both. To eradicate the dispute because
So nowadays, what shall be used? Covered area.
nowadays
180 square feet covered area and 103
340
covered.
square feet covered area and 103 square feet covered area.
You will hand over.
This
Who
is
is
the-
for the mill commissioner? He is
an affidavit that we have
So,
affirmed.
the advocate for the learned advocate for the state is not there, and I am for the corporation. Corporation has nothing to do in this matter.
She is not
Yeah,
being able to call. I am going outside and call.
But state advocate should be represented by.
based on this,
That
Let the state advocate come and submit.
Lord, may I just do one thing? Kindly pass it over for 15 minutes. I'll call Mr. Darikanath Mukherjee and
Yes, yes.
bring him personally. My lord can dispose it of today. Corporation,
Yes, sir.
nothing will happen against the
okay,
corporation.
pass over.
Just 15 days.
So you would have called him earlier.
Come at
Okay.
11:30, my lord. Lord, I called him 10 times. His mobile is not getting connected. He sits in bar number 15. I'll go and bring him.
Okay, bring it. Yes,
May we come back at 11:30 then? 11:30?
Item number 3.
Din.
My lord, I'm appearing on behalf of the petitioners. I'm praying for not this week. I'm led by my senior Ajay Chaube.
না এটা তো হিরণ্ময় ভট্টাচার্য আসছে মানে এটাই চলে আসছে একেবারে এই আমার লিডটা চলে যাবে ও আচ্ছা ওকে ঠিক আছে না না আমি কি করি এখনো তো লেখা লেখা যায়নি লিখে দিয়েছে এই এখনো তো লিখে দেয়নি সুতরাং এখন কি কেটে দিয়ে এখন তো সুতরাং লিখে দেয় ইয়েস
My lord, I'm praying for not this week.
নট দিস উইক ওকে নট দিস উইক
Grateful.
Item number 4.
Listener, my lord. My lord, on his behalf, my lord, I am praying not
Respondent bank in this matter.
Huh?
this.
Respondent bank.
Praying
Actually,
not-
your lordship, my submission in this respect, your lordship, the petitioner demands gratuity and such others, your lordship. Lordship, that regarding gratuity, separate statutes or gratuity act are there. And the petitioner has right to approach before the controlling authority, Assistant Labor Commissioner Central, not before this court, your lordship.
My lord, kindly take it up on Monday, my lord.
Okay, if it is the appropriate order shall be passed, not this week, not this week.
Not this.
Okay, next Monday.
Item number 5.
I'm praying for not this week.
Okay, not this week. এগুলো তলায় নামিয়ে দেবেন বুঝতে পেরেছেন একজন মোশন বলে তলায় নামিয়ে
Item number 6.
6 দেখি none appears and nor has any accommodation been
My lord, I sub copy to the.
Even my lord, Mr. Indrodil Nondi is appearing. He is in some personal difficulty. Can it be taken up on Thursday, my lord?
on this so not this week
Not
My lord, then my lord, kindly take it up on Tuesday.
Tuesday, my
That
lord.
is
Monday he